Hi, my name is Angel Lam, and I'm the recruitment guru with over 20 years of experience in the executive search industry. Back in July 2021, I've launched my own career coaching brand called Jump Up, and immediately I know I need to learn how the LinkedIn operating system works. I find out Selena's is launching her first LPPA program, and it's no-brainer that I enroll myself right away. I mean, what is more beneficial is to have someone who used to work at LinkedIn, who's willing to share all this information, resources, and insiders tips with the true intentions to make your business a success. Within 3 months, my followers have grown over 90% to currently 5,600 followers, and it's still growing from strength to strength on a daily basis. As far as client is concerned, I've gained a lot more B2B clients as opposed to B2C clients, so I'm very, very happy to see the diversity there. So overall, I'm very, very appreciative with Selena and also her team in creating the LPPA program. As you can see, with all this information, she doesn't really hold back at all. And it is her team and herself's intentions to make sure you succeed in whatever that you're doing. So very much looking forward to have more LPPA graduates and students to join. And that's it for me. Thank you and bye. Hi, my name is Angel Lam.
Hello, everyone. Happy Hum Day. Hello, friends who is tuning in from LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. How is everyone doing? Welcome back. Another of my monthly LinkedIn Live 30 minutes coffee break with your LinkedIn gal. For those of you who know the drill, tell me where exactly you are dialing in from. I'm so excited to have you here. I love me a good cup of coffee. Do you got yours or other beverages? If that's the case, drop me in the comment below so I know exactly what you're drinking. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Selena, the ex-LinkedIn girl turned CEO of the In Academy. I'm showing up for my amazing community every first Wednesday of each month to share one topic, tips, hacks to really help you to get real result on LinkedIn. Utilize the power of this platform and stop feeling stuck, overwhelmed, lack of time, and figure LinkedIn all by yourself. I'm here for you. So I see roughly around 18 of you on LinkedIn and then 4 of you on YouTube. I'm so happy that you guys are joining. Remember to say hi. Don't be a stranger. And super happy that you can join me today. And let me know how is your week going and exactly what morning drinks you are drinking today, and share with me the comment section below what you have achieved so far. Do you realize today is the 1st of June? Yes, 1st of June, right? It has like 5 months just passed so quickly. Like seriously, to me, everything just passed extremely fast. So do let me know. I am making sure I'm streaming it live, good and healthy so that everyone can see me. Okay, I finally see some of you are commenting, so I know. Hello and good to see you drinking lemon water, dialing in from Austin. Amazing. Woo, super healthy. I love it. I used to like drink lemon water all the time. I need to pick that up, pick that habit again. Joseph, good to see you. Hi, Selena. Week has been going well. Water. Everyone is drinking water. Healthy. We got a bunch of healthy folks here. Steven. Hey, Steven. So good to see you. Dialing in from Switzerland. Joseph, let me know where you're tuning in from. Super excited to have you. Steven, drinking vegetable juice. Ooh, nice. Is it 1st of June? And that's why everyone is like, making sure you're staying in a healthy lane, not drinking something crazy. Do let me know. And what type of vegetables juice you are drinking, Steven? Let me know. Good to have you here. And Cray, my awesome clients, hello from Queens, New York. We're going to meet in real life in just 2 weeks. I'm super freaking excited to finally meeting you. Awesome. And Joseph tuning in from Cyprus. Wow, love it. We have friends from US, Europe, and Cyprus right now. Great, fantastic. So let me know, how has your 5 months been in 2022? Let me know exactly some of the challenge that you're facing and or what big wins or small wins you have achieved so far. I want to celebrate you. And right now, I want to share with you all that I'm currently working with something extremely special around content marketing on LinkedIn. So I'm super excited to share with you all about that. So stay tuned. And for whoever that is interested to grab my Turn Your LinkedIn Connection into Paid Customer Playbook, just comment playbook below. I'm making sure my team and I will send you a link for the downloads moving forward. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello, Brian. So good to see you. I miss you, buddy. Morning coffee is in the works. Yes, me too. Me too. I have like this gigantic coffee each day. You guys know my routine already. So that's my favorite coffee. I can drink it. I don't know how many coffees you guys drink per day. I think for me it's like 3 to 4. 3 to 4 average, but if like it's a rough day where I start my morning like today super early, like 7-ish, and then all the way until like late around 7 which is like a 12 hours workday, then I will have like 5. So do let me know. Jeanette, my LinkedIn bestie, morning. I'm so happy that you can catch me. You are such a early morning bird because I'm pretty sure it's 6:18 for you right now in PST. So that is crazy. Love that you're waking up super early in the morning, girl. Perhaps it's like to make sure you have like your own private space without kids when they wake up, for school. Let me know if that's the case. Steven said combo of tomato, celery, and carrots. Ooh, yummy. That sounds like a drink that I need for life. All right, Jeanette said it's definitely been challenging keeping up with my business/content while working full time, but slowly getting back off the swing of things. And your tips are always helpful. Yay, I'm so happy to hear. And today we're going to talk about content burnout. So it's definitely a really good topic to stick around if you're in the verge of really looking into like really creating a lot of content, not knowing how to basically create it very strategically and intentionally. Stay until the very end. I'm pretty sure you'll learn a lot of juicy stuff. But to let me wrap it up with the New York pluck. I'm going to be in New York from 17 until the 22nd of June. So for whoever that want to meet up in person, let me know. Just slide into my DMs. I would love to see you in person. But you and me, Craig, we're definitely meeting up. Awesome. So for whoever that missed it, our live, don't worry. As I share, this is a live session on LinkedIn. Everything that I share with you here, it's going to be on my newsfeed. So if you are, missing out or you have to go earlier, that you're like, oh, Selena, I missed a couple of like juicy tips at the very end. Don't worry, just go back and check out the replay. All right, are you guys ready or not to learn about 5 powerful ways to avoid content burnout? If you do and ready, drop me your favorite emoji. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Let me pace myself so I can start sharing all the juicy tips with you how to avoid content burnout on this platform or any other platform you're hoping to grow. All right? Okay, so while I'm waiting for your favorite emoji coming through, I want to share with you that I genuinely believe that content burnout doesn't really come from a lack of time or too much to do. Like, seriously, bear with me. It really comes from spending time making heaps of generic content that doesn't really excite you or your audience. If only focusing on quantity, right? Which you and I know, if you have been following LinkedIn, some LinkedIn gurus or Instagram guru or TikTok guru, a lot of people are coming with the quantity game, right? You need to pump out 2 or 3 content in order to stay on top of the game, as well as in order to grow. I'm not saying that's not the truth. However, you are like triggering the algorithm behind the platform to help to push your content more to newer audience. But at the same time, you will likely, very most likely, including myself, fell into this content creation trap, right? Burnout trap. And your LinkedIn audience can really see right through you when your content is too thin, very basic. Viewers want and expect content that is educational, inspirational, entertaining, and most likely and most importantly is to resonate with them, right? So this is really important to know. All right, Victor said, I'm ready. Let's go, right? Yes. And I can't stress enough to, each of you who is tuning in now, 19 of you, creating intentional content, when I like put unquote intentional content, is the kind that really helps you to build trust and likability that has your audience wanted your service without really forcing a lot of content on their newsfeed, right? Some of the most successful content creator I saw on LinkedIn are very thoughtful. All their content are really thoughtful, very creative, very like somewhat original. And at the same time, it is really value driven when it comes to content on LinkedIn. So before it's too late, you go down to this rabbit hole of content creation and just like pumping out content every single day. I want to share 5 powerful ways to approach content on LinkedIn where you can really refocus your energy in better things. Are you guys ready? Great, great, great. Okay, let me quickly read a couple of comments before I missed out. All right, Nathan said, Jeanette, definitely a challenge I am looking forward to tackle and solve as I'm starting my full-time writing role this Friday. Oh my goodness, Nathan, super excited for you starting this full-time role. You're going to rock it, and pay me anytime if you feel stressed. You're going to be killing it, and you are going to do a great job. Just, take it step by step, step by step. Ray, amazing to have you joining. Truth. The emphasis of quality is all really overlooked. Why people are trying to post every day. If it doesn't excite you, won't excite anyone else either. Exactly, right? Like when you're creating content, when you're posting, like pressing the post button, does that content excite you? Is that content really represent who you are as a brand? If not, think twice before creating content or really like pushing it out, because by the end of the day, everything that you do on this platform and elsewhere, it represents you as a personal, as a professional brand. So making sure everything that you're doing, including content, coming from a really good place from your heart that is genuinely hoping to help your audience, trust me, the money will flow as well as good quality leads will come to you. All right. So let's talk about the first powerful ways is to create content that you love, which is perfect echoing what Ray just talk about. When it comes to creating content on LinkedIn, you can really easily fall into this mindset of strictly sounding professional, right? I know a lot of us think about that, including myself when I first creating content like around 5 years ago, and showing no emotion about the topic, treating it just like an obligation or a task, right? Or even like a chore. So while using the word love to describe content creation may sound a little bit extra or over the top, but I would translate love as expressions of passion, enthusiasm, or like excitement for that topic that you're hoping to own that space, right? You want to be that subject matter expertise. You want to cover that for your business and for your personal brand to be the go-to expert when it comes to that topic. So this is the very first powerful way, is to create content that you absolutely love. Create content that makes you excited to solve the problem for your ideal customers. Create content that you will want to share helpful tips, best practice with your target audience. Create content that you cannot wait to spark the conversation with your audience. I come to a sense where here and there, I would really like just spend around 30 to even up to an hour and a half around LinkedIn platform when I post something, waiting for my audience to interact with my post and have that conversation. Because sometimes to me, it's really exciting to make them understand some of the topic that I'm sharing is that really resonate with them, right? So I think last week I did a post which hits more than 100K views, which is about 7 signs that you're actually doing better than you think on LinkedIn. And then I listed out like if you think followers doesn't equals to clients, this is number 1 sign that you're doing well. If you're periodically pushing content that is about your success story, that's also a great sign that you're doing better than you think on LinkedIn. And then it really resonates with tons of audience. That's basically equals to the amount of views, amount of engagement that I'm getting on the post. But the best part to me is not about those vanity metrics, it's about those juicy comments on that post where my audience tell me, oh my God, Selena, I'm so glad you brought this up. I think I'm definitely doing better on LinkedIn because I have done this XYZ, right? So I want to encourage you to really look beyond the likes, the shares, any vanity metrics, but really look into the conversation. And I always share with my clients about this. If you only have 500 connection on LinkedIn, don't worry about that number too much because that, like, imagine you have 500 people in front of you that could potentially have 10% of that become your first beta clients to start with, to test it out with your business. How amazing is that? All you need to do is find out who is your top fans, who are the people that really love your stuff that you're pumping out, right? So this is where I am going. Is this first powerful ways creating content that you love is something that you're practicing? If that's the case, let me know. Awesome. I am so happy. Like we got like 2 of my amazing clients are tuning in today. Dr. Petra tuning in. Hi, Selena. I'm ready. That topic really resonate with me a lot. So glad. See, like this is those juicy comments and feedback that you really want from your audience. So every time when you're creating content, you get comments and feedback like this type, it just excites you to create even better quality for them, right? Content that really create that passion, create that excitement for you. All right, sounds good. Nathan said, in the long run, I'm slowly I'm slowly transitioning to being more intentional with my content for sure. I'm looking to focus more on quality than quantity, so that is more sustainable from a content creation perspective. Absolutely, Nathan. Like I know, in fact, a lot of like my prospect coming to me and sharing me like, Selena, I've been pumping content nonstop, but there's no clients coming to me. Again, it's because you're not strategically thinking about your content ratio, right? And when you're like just keep pumping out content, and you're literally what I love to call throwing spaghetti on the wall, hoping it will stick, right? It doesn't need to be like that. Every content, when I'm talking about strategic or intentional content, it should have a goal behind that content. Is that content piece is about sparking emotion of your audience, then that content is going to spark a lot of like conversation. It could be it's that content is about teaching your audience something, which is something very educational, then your audience will learn something, but you will not be looking into having a lot of like likes or reshare things. Reshare might be, but a lot of engagement. And it could also be content that drive a lot of engagement, a lot of conversation. You know that content talk about your story, like storytelling type, then you know it might drive more engagement but less sales, right? Whereas also content that the goals is to really talk about your services, about your product, then you know that specific content might not get the best engagement comparably with other goals of your content. But at the same time, you will get more traction from your DM side, right? Because there's more like you inviting them to work with you, as well as openly promoting your product. So sometimes a lot of people forgot that you do need to promote your product, not just adding value. So there is a really great ratio you can do when it comes to content. All right. Sounds good. Nathan Nathan add, when you like what you write, it's a lot easier to be authentic and provide value to your target audience. Bam, there you go. Absolutely, absolutely. Michelle said, I was late. Totally agree that you start with what you're passionate about. Absolutely. Creating content that you love. And another my clients are just so amazing, tuning in all the time, supporting me and me supporting you as well in your LinkedIn journey. Content strategies equals to key for sure. Okay, awesome. So let's keep it going. Second powerful ways is actually to personalize your content. The beauty of LinkedIn is to following and engaging with like-minded people, right, and professionals. However, this causes a higher chance for topic to be covered by multiple people in the same field or profession. That's totally fine. I talk about LinkedIn tips. I talk about LinkedIn strategies all the time. However, the way how I position it is very, very different. So sometimes it could be a challenging position for a content creator to really stand out from the crowd. To avoid this dilemma, you could connect your pillar topic to your favorite activity, hobby, make it a very unique experience and storytelling, right? Just like what I shared with you earlier. Like creating content that you love, it is a very generic powerful ways that I share. However, I back it up with story. I back it up with what my clients is doing. It's a very unique experience when someone are really visualizing what you're talking about that topic. They get it. They get it right away, right? And that helps you to stand out. And this approach can really take one common topic, just like mine, LinkedIn tips, turn into a very unique explanation or perspective onto things, right? And making your content more memorable and your personal brand more attractive. By the end of the day, each individual person gravitate towards different personality. You want to work with a specific coach because you love what they are as a person and what they stands for. Everything that they do, their vision, their energy, their personality, their successful track record of working with clients, things like that, right? So imagine it's similar for your tribe, for your audience as well. They gravitate towards you because you are special and unique in certain ways. So never really think about too much like, oh my gosh, there's another competitor of mine, which is so huge on LinkedIn, talking about LinkedIn. I am not going to own my space. Definitely not, right? Think about that and incorporate something you enjoy doing and passionate, which we talk about, and build a deeper connection with you and your content and spark a new creative way of delivering this exact same message, right? So for example, I talk about LinkedIn like latest feature upcoming all the time. I know a lot of like LinkedIn people talk about that too. But the way how I position it, I will deliver it using video, which is a format. But I talk about like spilling the tea of the latest LinkedIn feature. And then I also invite my audience to interact with me and ask me questions about some of the latest feature, right? And my audience will very quickly jump onto the comment section and ask me, oh, Selena, when is this like, let's say cover video it's going to launch, and what about the LinkedIn podcast network, can you tell me about it, right? So there's so many ways to position it, so you don't need to worry about breaking through the noises and really remove yourself from the fear of running out of ideas, because how you talk about things are so different from the other person talking about the same thing. All right, there you go. Great. Okay, I'm missing a few comments. Let me take a sip of my coffee, pace myself, and I'll share with you the rest of the 3 powerful ways. And do you like what I'm sharing with you so far? If that's the case, drop me your favorite emoji so I know these are helpful. Okay. Brian said, Michelle, yes, I find it takes less thought when focusing on interest and passion. Absolutely, Brian. Yes, yes, yes. Nathan said, oh, personalization. That's a great strategy I practice too. It's so much easier to differentiate yourself this way. Absolutely. You are expert writer. So, I'm pretty sure the way how you communicate within copywriting, how you talk about different things, or how you basically start a sentence or finish your post, or, just like a painter signing their signature behind their masterpiece, right? So there's a certain structure when your followers or your audience or your tribe are following you in that exact format. And also said, my storytelling posts have amazing engagement. People love story. Exactly. Yes. And do go and follow Anne's profile. She always pump out amazing, juicy content that is extremely valuable for any woman leaders hoping into doing a career pivot, and also really boosting your confidence when it comes to upskilling your leadership skills. So go and follow Anne. Andrew, so good to see you. There is room for everyone. Exactly. Love that, Andrew. Absolutely. Especially when you put your own personal spin on things. One thing that I really like about Andrew's content, Andrew is software engineer, technical one. Me and him go way back on LinkedIn. He is one of my biggest supporter when it comes to LinkedIn show. Oh my gosh, like my hair is really wavy these days. And one of the things that I really like about his posts is that I think here and there he will do this like really interesting exercise with his audience about some of his favorite snacks. And I absolutely adore it because, I mean, it's LinkedIn, but by the end of the day, there is a human behind the screen. And what not to talk about things that you're passionate about. I'm a huge snacky person, and I love snack all the time. And whenever I see Andrew's content, he's asking his audience and like having this really fun competition about what's your favorite snack this week, right? And then everyone would take a selfie with themselves with that snacks, and I absolutely loved it, right? Things that like this cut through the noises, and at the same time, you like really attract a very special tribe, including myself, that love to snack during work. And I absolutely loved it. So go and follow Andrew and check out his very special content. By the end of the day, really the way how you cut through the noises is just to be you and to figure out what you really truly love sharing with your audience. Okay. And give me like a star eyes emoji. You're ready. Steven's like, give me a thumbs up. Amazing. Okay, so let me keep going. Third powerful ways to avoid content burnout, shall we? So third idea, it's actually content badging. I teach this all the time throughout my content to my clients. Task switching is really easy to get content burned out. In fact, Harvard research did a sort of like a survey that individual human being switching one task to another require exactly 23 minutes. 23 minutes in order to really go back to focusing on the next task. And this is the beauty of content batching. If you're trying to squeeze all the content, like different days throughout the day or throughout the week, it results in rushing or poor executing of result, right? Think about when you're creating content on the fly, right? You're just like, oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Eastern time, PST time, I need to post right now. When you're rushing things are never the same. Things are never in that well-prepared format, right? Imagine you're going to a job interview. As prepared as you can, you become more calm, you become more collected, you become more confident about you performing, right? Similar with everything that you do. When you prepare, you become better. When you prepare going to, pump out your content and knowing exactly how much content you're going to post next week, what you're going to talk about next week, you feel more confidence collect it. And when you see your content, you feel proud, right? So this is what I teach when it comes to batching content. Obviously, I'm like way more advanced to majority of the people because this is like my life, right? And I do that every each month when I'm batching content. Like I would plan for a month. But if you're somebody that just starting new, I recommend you to start just 1 week, right? Plan your whole week next week when it comes to content batching. Whether your frequency is going to be 2 times per week or 3 times per week. If 3 times, then sit down, block that 30 minutes or 1 hour, and batch those 3 content together. So next week, when you're ready to post, you already have the content in hand, and you can take a look of that pieces of content one last time and figure out, is this helpful? Is this really good content? Is that something that I'm proud of? Is that something my audience love? If that's the case, post it, right? So there you go. Again, a really good way to avoid this by really scheduling dedicated block of time or an entire day, which I did for my whole month of content. It just helped me so much. Out of the 30 days, I block 1 day. Usually it's like half of the afternoon. My pro tip right here, it's get your favorite snack. Andrew, I'm looking at you. Also your favorite drink. And I usually put vanilla ice cream on my coffee that day because it's like a very special day to reward myself. And this method, it's called batching, to really help you to create this content creation process that is very fluid, very efficient, and execute that similar task repeatedly. And that is what I teach my clients, to do it in such an easy way, following my 5-step content creation system without feeling overwhelmed. And when you hear people say they are in the zone or the flow, this is an excellent description of what it feels like when you're batching content, because you're in that mindset of creation. You feel creative. You're in this most collected way when creating content. You feel very laser focusing on doing one task and one task only, and producing that good quality content, bringing that sense of satisfaction and pride in your work, and not giving a chance to feel burned out, right? So there you go. Is it helpful? Is any of you start batching content? Have you started batching content before today? Have you heard about batching content? If that's the case, let me know. Okay, let me read some of the comments, and let me take a sip of my coffee and pace myself and share with you the last 2 powerful ways. Ooh, I love this comment. Christine. Okay, Christine, I'm so happy that you can tune in. Christine asked, what about when you have loads of ideas but can't get yourself write your post up and post it? This is called writer's block, and everybody have it. Everybody have it. What I usually would share is, if you have like an Excel sheets, or what usually all my clients have, my LinkedIn Insider HQ, when it comes to content creation. Let me see whether I can show you this. And I have like a column where it's called the idea dump hub. And for that idea dump hub, like whenever you have like this magic, amazing idea popping in the head. Okay, there you go. So this is the LinkedIn Insider HQ. You guys have the first look at it, like LinkedIn goals, different shortcuts, different strategy. But this is like the idea brain dump, where you can like dump all the amazing, great idea on this mobile phone or on your desktop, because it's like synchronized. And every time when you have that idea, you wouldn't like sort of like slip, and you can quickly just put that topic right there for you, so you wouldn't miss a chance of sliding it through. And when you start, sitting down, you have like all these amazing pieces of content, like 10, 20 pieces of idea, then you can start just, like I said, bring down, right? You shouldn't do any editing. Just basically write down what you have, right? And try to follow a strategies where it's like a burger, like creating a burger, and make that meat first, make that delicious, juicy patty first. So for example, I talk about like 5 common mistakes that people are making on their LinkedIn profile. Instead of thinking about the first few sentences, which majority of the people stuck in, or the call to action, or what I love to call call to conversation, think about the meat first. Think about that juicy patty first. Just like when you're creating, when you're watching a movie, people will create that movie, which is the meat first before the trailer. So similarly, do that first and try to follow this approach and let me know how it goes, Christine. Nathan said, yep, you're right, Selena. So glad to hear. Victor said, really helpful, very inspiring. I'm looking to creating content that build demand for my startup. And you're right that we need to make it fun for ourselves. Absolutely. If it's not fun, why would you do it, right? And when you just, showing up online, you're exhausting self and things that you don't necessarily want to do, you're forcing yourself to pump out content you're not proud of, and at the same time you felt like it's a chore, your audience can really see through it. Seriously. And if this is the case, I'm speaking to some of you, you're pumping out content aimlessly without intention, no strategies behind this. I want you to take a break. Seriously, take a break. It's very good for you, and come back to it with a fresh perspective. Take that break that you really needed to rethink about your content strategies that could truly build demand for your service and offering, right? This is more important. And think about that ratio, how to basically make it really attractive, right? One of the things that I already share with my clients is that you first start with the problem aware, then you go with the product aware, which is you, then they will go to banging to your doors and asking, Victor, can you take me as your clients? This is what you want your content to do. And that's exactly what I teach. And this is exactly what my clients I help my clients to achieve. Hope this is helpful. Dr. Peter is like giving me this really cool sunglasses emoji. Love that. Oh my goodness, I'm like missing tons of amazing comments from you. I'm going to read it very quickly. Victor said to keep me motivated. Absolutely. Andrew's like, thanks for the shout out, Selena. The next snack selfie, I like your hashtag, snack selfie challenge will probably start next week. Oh right, I'm going to join if I see it, and I'll take my selfie, because recently I grabbed like a really good snack. Okay, if anybody is staying until 10 a.m., I'm going to share with you my favorite snack. And if Andrew is still here, I'm going to show you my favorite snack of all time. A little bit naughty, but I love that snacks. Okay, Andrew gave me like a delicious emoji right here. Michelle said, yes, Brian, passion, expertise from people like Selena has endless possibilities. It's also important we are directed in the right direction. Absolutely. Thank you for the shout out, Michelle. Andrew's like, yes, vanilla ice cream and coffee equals to love. LinkedIn user, love this. Let me know who are you. I don't want to miss out on like saying hi to you. I'm so happy that you're on my show. Sorry for late joining. There's no sorry involved, because again, you can catch the replay anytime if you're missed out all the juicy tips that I'm sharing with you. And can I borrow some of your energy? Absolutely. There you go. Go for it. And let me know how can I call you and say hi personally to you. Nathan said, personally, I developed my own content content calendar through Notion. Same, which really helps me to paint the picture for a month. I can sketch out any content ideas I have for a month. Same here, Nathan. I love that. And also make space for different trending content that I want for that particular month as well. Absolutely. Love that. Great. Brian said, exactly. Always learning new skills, reason, purpose for your content really drive the right direction. Oh, right. Oh my goodness. Keep the conversation going. This is going to be the last comment that I read on for now, and I'll share the next two powerful ways so that we can get going. And let's see if I have like few minutes that you guys can ask questions as well. Andrew said it's not quite the same as fashion content, but I have some templates which I made myself that I occasionally reuse. Love that you're using templates, which is part of the things that will help you to create content in a more strategic way. Okay, let me take a sip of my coffee. Let's talk about the 4 powerful ways when it comes to creating content on LinkedIn. Okay, number 4. Are you guys ready? Number 4 is it's okay to ask for help and to get help. We can't expect you to do everything by yourself. And perhaps spending your time brainstorming topic or get in front of the camera or shoot a video or insert an article about LinkedIn is more effective for your overall content strategy goals than you spending time editing your video, right? Especially your solopreneurs, you are wearing different hats every single day. You're an accountant, you're a marketer, you're a salesperson. I mean, the list could go on forever. I'm with you. So one of the culprit to content burnout, is to spend times on part of the process that doesn't lit you, doesn't really excite you, things that you're not interested in doing, and taking away you energy and time and attention, right? And this is very important. And this could really cause unwanted stress and pressure, ultimately lead to burned out, right? So really what you can do is delegate part of your content creation process that don't really require you to involve, that could free up your time. So for example, free up your time that you can focusing more on your business. So for instance, for me, right, I used to edit my video. I love editing video, by the way. It doesn't mean that it doesn't lit me. It just takes me a lot of times, right? And I better use that time to think about better content and assist my clients even better. This is how I see it. And I used to do it for, I think, around 4 to 5 months. And then I started to hire a videographer, which is a life-changing things happening in my content creation process. It saved me up to 80% of my time, really going back and forth, picking out each different clips and making sure those clips looks great. I express in a very good way. And she just helped me to go ahead and edit it. And all I need is just approve or give her feedback to basically update it, right? So this is a really great part, to really ask for help for things that you're not really good at or things that really take you a little bit too much time, where you can focusing on things that truly matter for your business and your professional brand. So identify that part in your content creation system. Is it copywriting that you have been struggling? Is it about maybe designing part where you want to put like different design or carousel or document type of posts, or even like freebies for your brand, and you felt like I don't have any I don't have like any designer instinct, and it took me way too long to create that. And also I'm not expert in designing. So it ended up just basically not a good quality pieces, right? Or like myself, I enjoy video content creation, but at the same time, it took me just way too much time when it comes to editing. That's why I hire out a talent to help me out in my video editing process, or outsource it to an expert VA. Someone could do that job better or faster than you do, and you can, buy back your time to focusing on things that really truly matter for you and worth value of your time, and also get back your sanity, right? So there you go. All right, last but not least, I actually already shared with some of you about this powerful ways, is to go easy on yourself. Take a break. Who said it's not good to take a break? Like, don't listen to them, because you are you, right? You are you. You should always prioritize you. You should always prioritize your health. You should always prioritize everything that you do, because you are that chip. You're the leader of your own business. If you're the one that not feeling good, you're the one that feels sick, you're the one that don't feel motivated, your business is not going to thrive at the same time, right? Because you're the only person that could really lift your team up and do everything else that helps your bottom line of your business. So if you're at the stage of feeling on the verge of burned out, not just content, but everything else, take a break and come back to it. Trust me, it will really help you. And have a fresh perspective on things. Sometimes what I love to say, including myself, I think this is also a lesson that I wish someone could share with me. When I first started my business, less is more, right? I understand if some of you are in the early stage of your business. I've been, the In Academy have been 2 years anniversary soon in July. And I just want you to know, like in the beginning, you just want to do literally everything, right? You want to create a freebies, you want to create a sales funnel, you want to do email newsletter, you want to do a podcast show, literally everything. Trust me, I have been there. I have my own podcast show. I stopped it. I used to grow on TikTok. I stopped it. I used to basically pump out content 3 times on Instagram. I stopped it. And I take a break. I recollected myself. I make sure my anchor is in the right way and doubling down on strategies and things that truly matter for your business that helps you to really increase your bottom line is really important. Go back to that area. Go back to that zone of genius, leaning into that, making sure things that you're doing is really helping your business, and stop things that other people say is going to help your business. It's not, because you know your business the most, right? And this is like a heart-to-heart conversation from me to you. And if you're in that situation, I hope this is going to help you tenfold. Okay. And again, the last is just really go easy on yourself, really give you tons of grace. You're doing a fantastic job, and take breaks. Like, you need to shut off the notification on multiple different social media during certain times, during certain days, completely disconnected with apps on the weekends. Do that, right? Because again, all these things that you're doing help you to save those energy. And I used to also do live with all of you every week on Wednesday. I love it, to be honest, but at the same time, does it really help me with my business? Some does, but do I need to be going the frequency of every weekend and week out? Maybe not. But monthly, I still have 30 of you dialing in, and another 30 is going to watch my replay. I am very happy about this. So making sure you're doubling down on things that truly matter to you as a person, as well as to your business. Okay. So there you go. And just to let everyone know, you can also craft out time when it comes to your content, right? So for instance, for me, I only post Monday to Friday, 5 days a week, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And in this way, my audience know my boundary. They know my time. They know the day of my posting. So they also know when to expect my content as well. So really create that boundary for you, as well as everything that you do on this platform. All right, so there you go. 5 powerful ways to avoid content burned out on LinkedIn. Is this helpful? Is this something that you think is a great reminder? Is it something you hear for the first time? This is some of the tips that you're like, oh my God, Selena, this is so good. And I haven't heard about content batching in my life. Or like, I need to personalize my content even more. So just a very quick recap of the 5 powerful ways. Create content that you truly, truly love, that you're absolutely proud of. Number 2, personalize your content. Number 3, content batching. Number 4, it's okay to ask for help. Number 5, go easy on yourself. Take breaks. So coming out on the top of your content marketing strategy shouldn't require you to be, a content creation machine and pump out generic content. You can do better than this, my friend. So there you have it. And I really hope today is really helpful. If you're interested to have someone like myself to create a custom content strategies that work for you and your business, let's chat more. DM me, LPB, and let's have a chat. And I would love to be your biggest LinkedIn cheerleader every step of your way. Again, I only have 1 spot left in June. If you're interested to work with me one-on-one on your LinkedIn strategies together to build demand for your business and really create content that you truly absolutely love. And again, if you're missing out earlier in the session, if you want my turn your LinkedIn connection into paid customers playbook, comment playbook. I am pretty sure later, right after this live, I'll send you a copy in your DM. You can download. Sounds good? Awesome. I'm going to read out some of the comments and I'm going to say goodbye and hope to see you all next month, same Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Sounds good? Andrew, give me the burger emoji. Love that. Christine's like, loved it. Thank you. You're so very welcome, Christine. And Steven said, great direction. That's awesome. Hano said, what if my fans are not my target customers for my service that I offer? Then we have to chat. If that's the case, let me know. How do you really acquire your fans, right? If those are your fans, did they just love your content, but the content that you're posting not necessarily really talk and build around your businesses or build demand for your businesses? If that's the case, happy to help. Brian said editing is a time suck. I agree. A tip for creating video content or unable to currently outsource, consider creating shorter content that requires little to no editing, which is TikTok, YouTube Short, or IG Reels. Absolutely. And Nathan said, absolutely spot on for the last piece of content. I always advise young content creator on the platform to learn how to prioritize their need. This could either taking a break, balancing online creation with networking, or meeting LinkedIn connection in real life and creating content that is only part of the game. Absolutely. Agree. If anybody missed out, I'm going to New York from the 17th to 22nd of June. If you want to meet in person, I have a few clients that I already set in the agenda that I want to meet and a few powerful content creator, plus going to the LinkedIn office to see my old colleagues back at LinkedIn. So ping me if you want to meet in person. Stephen said, very helpful. Sarah said, thank you. So good to see you, Sarah. Petra, thank you, Selena. Inspiring as usual. Stephen said, thank you, Selena, for the great tips. And Nathan said, Brian said, Nathan, great tips. And Hanon said, pray emoji and laugh emoji. Amazing. Great. So I will let everybody go. And I wish you all a happy home day. You know me. And thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you're interested to work with me and my team to create a custom content strategies that work for you and your business, DM me LPB. If you want my playbook, just comment playbook. I'm pretty sure me and my team will send a playbook, a copy in your way. And as for now, I wish you all a fantastic Wednesday ahead. And I'll see you next month, same time at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And as for now, bye. Have a great day, everybody.